Good morning, everyone. My name is Deepak Chauhan from Uttar Pradesh, Gorakhpur. Now we have discussed about the unit one of mechanical engineering from BTech first year. The most important question of unit one: enlist the support reaction. Draw the neat and sketch diagram of support reaction by determining of. This is basically one type of question. If you solve this proper way, you can get 7 marks. This is very important question. Now the second one is draw the stress resistance curve with mild steel ductile material and describe its all origin along with salient point. Also draw the straight curve of brittle material. This is basically one type of material which flow from this to this. This is not necking, and other like. This is all about this. Now we'll go from second one is. Two locomotives on opposite bank of an camel pulling vapor from moving parallel to the bank of means of two horizontal rope. The tensile of in this rope have been measured to 20 kilonewton and 24 kilonewton while the angle between them is 60. Find the resultant poles of vessels from the angle of two obtuse canal. Basically this is type of have angle 60 degree, have 24 Newton, have 20 Newton kilogram. This is if you have memorized your formula, then you can solve this question. Basically this is one type of another question. I have also solving this. Determine the reaction and support from A and B, where A and B. Now we will proceed from Unit 2 or the most important question. Unit 2. What do you understand by hybrid electrical vehicle HEV? Classify in brief. Explain the construction and working principle of parallel EEV with neat and diagram. So basically, this is converter like EV, which means electrical vehicle. Now the second is discuss the detailed working of U2 manometer. This is one type of numerical. A lithium of U manometer containing mercury. If containing pipe, this is basically mercury. This is height of from this height, and this is a another way. If you have know their formula, then you can solve this question very easily. And this is also scoring. You can get more marks in this. Now write the comparison between CI मतलब combination ignition engine and SI मतलब spark ignition engine. Explain the role of MPPI system. Compare electrical vehicle and hybrid vehicle and convert IC engine vehicle in terms of fuel economy, commercial and driving range, cost and sustainability of various applications. This is basically all about of electrical vehicle and so many on. Now we will proceed from unit 3, the most important question. The first one is define the term COP. Also derive the relationship between the coefficients of performance and refrigerator and heat pump. Namely, the food compartment of refrigerator is maintained at 3 degrees Celsius by moving heat from it at the rate of 600 kilojoule per minute. If the required power input to the refrigerator 3.5 kilowatt determines COP in refrigerator rate of heat of rejection in room. Now the second one is enlist the method of refrigerator and also the explain detail working out the domestic refrigerator VCRS refrigerator system with the neat and clean diagram. This is all about this. Now the second last question is define the heat pump. It is purpose to heat a house using a heat pump outside air at 0 degrees Celsius. Centigrade is used as the heat source inside temperature of house maintaining in 25 degrees Celsius. The heating of load estimate as 104500 kilojoule per hour. Calculate the minimum power of drive from heat. This is basically one type of formula based question. Now write the short notes on dew point temperature, which is exactly DPT and CAC comfort air condition. This is all about this. Write the short notes on this. Now we will proceed from unit 4. State and explain Pascal law. A hydraulic pressure has a ram of 30 centimeter diameter. The plumber of 0.5 centimeter diameter find the weight of lifting the hydraulic presses when force applied from this. This is basically formula using on this, like F is equal to ma, and many other force formula are included on this. Now this is also one type of numerical. Uh, The space between two pillar plate is filled with oil. This is also one type of hydraulic type of question. Each side of the plate is 60 centimeter. The thickness of the oil film is 12.5 mm. The upper plate of moves at 3 meter per second required the force 98.1 Newton to maintain the speed determined. Now the first one is the dynamic viscosity of the oil in pOH. Number two, the kinematic viscosity of the oil in stoke if the specific gravity of the oil is 0.95. This is all about of numerical. Now we will proceed from unit 5. Unit 5 most important question are how is the pressure measured? Explain any two method of pressure measurement done by instrumental industrial application. Explain the following power transmission like belt drive, ratchet mechanism. Derive and classify in hydraulic turbine. Also explain the working principle of construction details of Pelton wheel turbine with neat and clean diagram. Define the classify in a brief hydraulic pump. Explain the working principle and construction detail of centrifugal pump, reciprocal pump with the help of neat and clean diagram. This is all about of mechanics.